corner, singing about cowboys riding away. But this ain't my first rodeo. Someone's gonna get hurt whenever someone says we need to talk. Feels like there's a number pinned onto the back of my shirt, 'cause this is where the cowboy gets bucked off. Yeah, this is where the cowboy gets bucked off. You can go to Houston, Vegas, or San Antonio and watch a bull rider hit the dirt, or head down to this bar for a little cover charge. You can watch me get thrown by her. George Strait's on the jukebox again, says if I leave now I can still make Cheyenne. But this ain't my first rodeo. Someone's gonna get hurt. So hey bartender, give me one more shot. Feels like there's a number pinned onto the back of my shirt, 'cause this is where the cowboy gets bucked off. Yeah, this is where the cowboy gets bucked off. I think about those nights in Marina Del Rey as this beautiful cowgirl slips away, but the pain only lasts so long. And when you get bucked off, you get back home. Feels like there's a number pinned onto the back of my shirt, 'cause this is where the cowboy gets bucked off. Yeah, this is where the cowboy gets bucked off.
From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of hope, it's the voice of peace, it's the voice of every man. From a distance, we even though we are at war. From a distance, I can't comprehend what all this war is for. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, it's the heart of every man. It's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, it's the song of every man.
And my belly's craving, I got a shaking in my head. Feel like I'm dying, and I wish I was dead. If I live till tomorrow, that'll be a long time. But I will now fall and I'll rise on Cod'ine, and it's real, and it's real one more time. Well, when I was a young girl, I learned not to care for whiskey, and from it I often did swear. My mother and father said whiskey's a curse, but the fate of their baby was many times worse. And it's real, and it's real one more time. Stay away from the cities, stay away from the towns, stay away from the men pushing the Cod'ine around, stay away from the stores where the remedies find. For better your pain than be caught on Cod'ine. And it's real, and it's real one more time. You'll forget you're a woman, you'll forget about men. Try it just once, and you'll try it again. You'll forget about life, you'll forget about time, and you'll live off your days as a slave to Cod'ine. And it's real, and it's real one more time. But if I die tomorrow, still one thing I've done, I've heeded the warning, then I got my I was young. My one satisfaction, it comes when I think that I'm living my life without bending to drink. And it's real, and it's real one more time. And my belly's craving, I got a shaking in my head. I feel like I'm dying, and I wish I was dead. If I live till tomorrow, it'll be a long time. But I'll reel and I'll fall, and I'll die on Cod'ine. And it's real, and it's real one more time.
I remember when it all began. You couldn't keep your body from my hands. I remember nights we felt so close. How we got so distant, I don't know. So as you plan your brand new life, keep this one thing in mind. If you ever feel like loving me again, the door's wide open, baby, walk right in. I'll be waiting till the end of time, heart and mind. Now just like back then, if you ever feel like needing someone who will love you like I've always done, girl, I'll show you some things never end. If you ever feel like loving me again. People changing, baby, so do dreams. They move along to where the grass is green. So I won't hold you down to what we had. Last thing I wanna do is make you sad. But if things don't fly your way, girl, it's never too late. If you ever feel like loving me again, the door's wide open, baby, walk right in. I'll be waiting till the end of time, heart and mind. Now just like back then, if you ever feel like needing someone who will love you like I've always done, girl, I'll show you some things never end. If you ever feel like loving me again. Like needing someone who will love you like I've always done, girl, I'll show you some things never end. If you ever feel like loving me again.
by the North Sea shore lay the band to the bonny broom. 2 daughters were the babes she bore. La 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 la. As one grew bright as is the sun, lay the band to the bonny broom. So coal black grew the elder one. La 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 la. A knight came riding to the lady's door, lay the band to the bonny broom. He travelled far to be their wooer. La 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 la. He courted one with gloves and rings, lay the band to the bonny broom, but he left the other above all things. La 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 la. Sister, will you go with me? Lay the band to the bonny broom, to watch the ships sail on the sea. La 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 la. She took her sister by the hand, lay the band to the bonny broom, and led her down to the North Sea strand. La 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 la. And as they stood on the windy shore, lay the band to the bonny broom. The dark girl threw her sister o'er. La 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 la. Sometimes she sang, sometimes she swam, lay the band to the bonny broom, crying, sister, reach to me your hand. La 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 la. Oh sister, sister, let me live, lay the band to the bonny broom, and all that's mine I'll surely give. La 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 la. Your own true love that I'll have and more, lay the band to the bonny broom, but thou shalt never come ashore. La 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 la. And there she floated like a swan, lay the band to the bonny broom. The salt sea bore her body on. La 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 la. Minstrels walked along the strand, bonny broom. The bride her younger sister drowned. La 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 la. The second string as that they tried, lay the band to the bonny broom. In terrace sits the black-haired bride. La 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 la. The third string sang beneath their bow, lay the band to the bonny broom, and surely now her tears will flow. La 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 la.
Take a left here, boy, take it slow. Don't get distracted by that radio. I just rolled my eyes and I said, Daddy, I know I'm 15, I ain't green like some old 10-year-old. What I wouldn't give to be 16, wild and free, cruising up and down Main in my F-150. Roll the windows down, bass too loud from this burned CD. I'll be right where I wanna be when I'm 16, 16, yeah. 16. Now that I can drive, finally feel alive, but I got this curfew. Sneaking in late, smelling like my girlfriend's perfume. People talking about college and knowledge, and that's alright, but all I'm thinking about is an unsupervised Saturday night. What I wouldn't give to be 18, wild and free, buzzing off a can of that grizzly wintergreen. Looking old enough to pull off this fake ID. I'll be right where I wanna be when I'm 18, 18, yeah. 18, yeah. I'm old enough to smoke, I'm old enough to vote, but they turn me away when I go to the Cod'ine, Joe. They say the grass is always greener, and I believe that's right, but my friends are off to Vegas, and they're leaving me behind. But I wouldn't give to be 21, wild and free, open up a cold one and drink it legally. Chase a bunch of girls, go see the world, let my wild streak run. I'll be right where I wanna be when I'm 21, 21. Oh, when I'm 21, yeah, when I'm 21, it'll be alright, yeah, it'll all be alright when I'm 21. Now I'm 25 and I'm drinking wine with my wife at home. Got a couple dogs and a couple songs on the radio. And we sit around and we laugh about how we used to be, when all we cared about was turning 16.
Don't think I've ever seen your kind of pretty, wandering around this midnight madhouse city. You got a look that says you got it all together. So if you don't mind, I'd like to know you better. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want the secrets you keep, the shine underneath of the diamond I think I just found. Take me the long way around. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want your red blushing stories, your faults and your glories that made you who you are right now. Take me the long way around. Take me the long way
Gas up my truck and I drive into town, but I spend all my time just riding around, trying to shake this negative mood I'm in. And nowhere to go if I want to get down. All the usual suspects are hanging around, but after a round or two it's just another dead end. For a minute or two I'll get you off of my mind, keep coming back to me every time. Where do I go to get over the fact that you got on a plane and you ain't coming back? I said what I said and you did what you had to do. Where does a man have to go to get over the truth? Where do I go from you? I bury myself in my job all day, just trying to get lost in the usual ways, smiling and laughing and joking around with the guys. Gotta do something to deaden the pain, so I stare out the window just watching the rain, but all I can see in the haze is the gray of your eyes. So what do I do with all the pieces of you in me? You're never coming back, set me free. Where do I go to get over the fact that you got on a plane and you ain't coming back? I said what I said and you did what you had to do. Where does a man have to go to get over the truth? Where do I go from you? Where do I go from you? Where do I go to get over the fact you got on a plane and you ain't coming back? I said what I said and you did what you had to do. Where does a man have to go to get over the truth? Where do I go from you? Where do I go from you? Woo.
John Henry was a little baby sitting on his papa's knee, and he picked up a hammer and a little piece of steel, cried, a hammer's gonna be the death of me, Lord, Lord, hammer's gonna be the death of me, cried, a hammer's gonna be the death of me, hammer's gonna be the death of me. Now the captain, he said to John Henry, I'm gonna bring that steam drill around. I'm gonna bring that steam drill out on the job. I'm gonna whop that steel on down, down, down. Whop that steel on down. I'm gonna whop that steel on. Gonna whop that steel on. John Henry told his captain, Lord, a man ain't nothing but a man. But before I'd let your steam drill beat me down, I would die with a hammer in my hand. I would die with a hammer in my hand. I would die with a hammer in my... I would die with a hammer in my hand. John Henry said to his shaker, Shaker, why don't you sing? 'Cause I'm swinging 30 pounds from my hips on down. Just listen to that cold steel ring. Just listen to that cold steel. Just listen to that cold steel. Just listen to that cold steel ring. Now the captain, he said to John Henry, I believe that mountain's caving in. John Henry said right back to the captain, ain't nothing but my hammer sucking wind. 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 Now the man that invented the steam drill, he thought he was mighty fine. But John Henry drove 15 feet and the steam drill only made 9, Lord, Lord. Steam drill only made 9. I said the steam drill only made. Said the steam drill only made. John Henry hammered in the mountains. His hammer was striking fire. But he worked so hard, he broke his poor heart, and he laid down his hammer and he died. He laid down his hammer and he died. He laid down his hammer and he died, Lord, Lord. He laid down his hammer and he died. Now John Henry had a little woman. Her name was Polly Ann. John Henry took sick and had to go to bed, and Polly Ann drove steel like a man, Lord, Lord. Polly Ann drove steel like a man. I said Polly Ann drove steel like a... Polly Ann drove steel like a man. So that red Monday morning, when the bluebird began to sing, you can hear John Henry a mile or more. You can hear John Henry's hammer ring. You can hear John Henry's hammer. You can hear John Henry's hammer. You can hear John Henry's hammer ring. You can hear John Henry's hammer. You can hear John Henry's hammer. You can hear John Henry's hammer. You can hear John Henry's hammer ring.
Turning all day when they see the top of our lungs, shuffling it on, still the one. Missing turns, cause that's our song. If heaven is anywhere, it's in a blue Tacoma, California. White magnolia in your hair, rays of gold shining on you. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's never running out of golden road, always having your hand to hold. In a blue Tacoma, California. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's right here. Red sun melting to the blacktop, dollar shades from a nowhere truck stop. Your kiss and that coastline. If heaven is anywhere, pull it over to the shoulder, take it in and pull you closer. Loving you longer than I ever did, going places we've never been. 'Cause heaven's in a blue Tacoma, California. White magnolia in your hair, rays of gold shining on you. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's never running out of golden road, always having your hand to hold. In a blue Tacoma, California. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's right here. California, white magnolia in your hair, rays of gold shining on you. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's never running out of golden road, always having your hand to hold. In a blue Tacoma, California. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's right here. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's right here, oh, it's right here, oh, oh, oh. If heaven is anywhere.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again, the passengers will please refrain. This train got to disappear in railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Probably better off on my own than loving a man who didn't know what he had when he had it. And I see the permanent damage you did to me. Never again, I just wish I could forget when it was magic. I wish it wasn't 4 a.m. I'm standing in the mirror saying to myself, you know you had to do it, I know. The bravest thing I ever did was run. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again, but I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man. And I know we had to say goodbye like the back of my hand, and I just miss you and I just wish you were
can't say that. I wish you were a better man. I wonder what we would have become if you were a better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. You would have been the one if you were a better man. Yeah. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again, and I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. And I know I never see you in the back of my head, and I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. Could have been the one if you were a better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. Better man. The scent that you left on my pillow, the sound of your heartbeat with mine, the look in your eyes like a window, the taste of your kiss soaked in wine. Every little thing, I remember every little thing. The high, the hurt, the shine, the sting of every little thing. Guess you forgot what you told me, because you left my heart on the floor. Baby, your ghost still haunts me, but I don't wanna sleep with him no more. Every little thing, I remember every little thing. The high, the hurt, the shine, the sting of every little thing. I remember every little thing. The high, the hurt, the shine, the sting of every little thing. They say time is the only healer. God, I hope that isn't right, 'cause right now I die to not remember every little thing. I remember every little thing. The high, the hurt, the shine, the sting, every little thing. I remember every little thing. I'm haunted by the memories of every little thing. The high, the hurt, the shine, the sting, every little thing.
nights I do alright between work and the whiskey. She don't cross my mind, but every now and then something happens and I'm right there with her again. Spanish moss swaying in that Georgia breeze. I don't know much, but I know one thing. Somewhere in Savannah there's a girl with her hands up, dancing to a cover band, stealing a show. She's probably in a sundress, making those boys a mess. I bet you that she don't even know that I still hang on to a solid kiss. When I close my eyes, I still feel her lips. Tonight I'm all tore up, just wishing I was somewhere in Savannah. She could be on River Street, bouncing bar to bar between those live oak trees, yeah. Tipping back a whiskey glass, just making her way back to Saddleback, yeah. Somewhere in Savannah there's a girl with her hands up, dancing to a cover band, stealing a show. She's probably in a sundress, making those boys a mess. I bet you that she don't even know still hang on to a solid kiss. When I close my eyes, I still feel her lips. Tonight I'm all tore up, just wishing I was somewhere in Savannah. Somewhere in Savannah. Yeah, somewhere in Savannah there's a girl with her hands up, dancing to a cover band, stealing the show. She's probably in a sundress, making those boys a mess. Bet you that she don't even know. Somewhere in Savannah there's a girl with her hands up, dancing to a cover band, stealing the show. She's probably in a sundress, making those boys a mess. And I bet you that she don't even know that I still hang on to a solid kiss. When I close my eyes, I still feel her lips. Tonight I'm all tore up, just wishing I was somewhere in Savannah. Somewhere in Savannah. Somewhere in Savannah. Yes, indeed, I'm alone again. And here comes emptiness crashing in. It's either love or hate, I can't find in between. 'Cause I've been with witches and I have been with the queen. It wouldn't have worked out anyway. So now it's just another lonely day. Yeah. Further along we just made, but for now it's just another lonely day. I wish there was something I could say or do. I can resist anything but the temptation from you. But I'd rather walk alone than chase you around. I'd rather fall myself than let you drag me on down. It wouldn't have worked out anyway. And now it's just another lonely day. Yeah. Further
love today, I hardly know. You I held so close in my heart, oh dear, grow further from me with every falling tear. It wouldn't have worked out anyway, so now it's just another lonely day. Further along, we just met, but for now it's just another lonely day. For now it's just another lonely day. For now it's just another lonely